2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
No, filled with talent is Lexi Thompson. This is going to be a tight tussle. I can't wait to see how this one plays out. TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Oh, just missed. A par putt on the table. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
You know, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here, but TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
Sitting at 1 over for the event. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Ouch, that hurts. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for bogey. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently in 2nd place, hoping to overtake the leader.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Sitting at 2 over for the event. The 4th is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
This one from about 160 yards out. That's just inside the range. It's been a bit of a struggle on the greens. Hopefully he can change it here.
Little birdie look in here.
Was on a good line. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
Good shot there, Beamer. This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole. That went ripping by the hole. Maybe some time on the practice green wouldn't hurt. Sitting at 2 over par. Ooh, that almost went down. 4 feet to the cup. That one goes down for bogey. Now 7 shots behind after that. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards. That's definitely left of the green.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
And he needs this to save par. Oh, put the brakes on that one. That's got far too much speed. From the sand, are they able to get up and down? "19 feet to the cup." Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. Okay, steady now. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Oh, she's taken the lead in this rivalry, but can she hold on to it?
This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area that will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
That's incredible. Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. We've reached the 8th hole. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. That got caught up in a few of the branches. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Opting for the 5-iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Yep, that shot safely on the green.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
It's fair to say that putt got away from them, didn't it? Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 3 feet to go here to the hole. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Going with the 6-iron here. Playing within their comfort zone there.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That was a gallant attempt. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Just didn't drop. A bogey putt awaits. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. As players make the turn, they find themselves on the tee at the 10th.
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
That one's heading down Broadway. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
That should set up another chance. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Ooh. Putting for a par now. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Currently at +9 for the day. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close. This one is all over it.
Yep, may have been a little off with that one.
You think? Just a touch.
Playing their fourth shot. Wow, from a dodgy lie ridge. How special was that?
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
And let's have one more look at that shot.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Reached this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by two of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Let's return to live play now. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Oh, just missed. That'll sting a bit. Just a 4-footer remaining. And there it is. Sitting at 9 over for the round. Thirteen's a long par 3 measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. You come up short, and those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Yeah, good mid-range putt, this one. Right on 17 feet.
This one to save par.
Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Ouch, that hurts. It was on a good line. Okay, let's head to the next. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is outside range for him, 26 feet. Starting to look really good.
There's no doubt about this rivalry. It's certainly heating up. That has moved them within touching distance of their rival. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Currently plus 10 now for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Going with the 7. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Oh, she's taken the lead in this rivalry, but can she hold on to it?
Okay, let's get back to the action. An opportunity for a birdie here. And down it goes. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety. That dog will hunt.
And they've done it. Hold another shot from way out. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Handy effort, that one. And this putt for a final score of 78. There are some professionals that practice those in the dark. And this putt coming up for his par. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. Well done, Henny Koyak. Thanks for joining us on course today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.